Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome to Heart of a Hobbit here on the official Lotro stream. Today is going to be a little bit of a shorter stream because I have a cold and I'm very, very tired. So, we're going to do a short little stream, and then I will be followed up by Before, who will be working on the one of the plugins, the Festival Buddy plugin, Festival Buddy 2. So we'll get some regular streaming in, but mine won't be quite as long. So we'll see how far we get. But I thought I'd just let you know that I'm not going to be here the full 2 hours today. I got a cough drop going, so hopefully I don't cough in y'all's ears. This one it hit me a couple days ago, and I'm just exhausted. So, but hello, I see Sandy and Dame Hypatia. Good to see you folks. Okay, so we're over here on the Laurelyn server, and I still have my winter outfit on, but that's fine because you can see every so often I'm seeing her breath out here. So maybe it's a good thing if she's still got a winter outfit on. But the spring festival does begin very, very soon. Tomorrow, I believe. Yeah, thanks, Sandy. Let's see, I have it listed as the 12th, which is today. Maybe they've scooted it to the 13th. Because it definitely hasn't started yet. Because I was like, yeah, let's go do festival. But then it's like, it's not starting yet. So, actually, you know what you could do is if you're ever like, when do these things happen? You could just like look up Lotro and then like schedule in your favorite browser. And it will come up. So it's the 2024 public event schedule, which is the same link as the 2023 event schedule. So just a note, if you ever want to like have historical record, you'll want to grab it because he overwrites it every year. Before I tried to get the cat up on my chair, but he decided not. Yeah. He took over my spot on the couch where I was laying down, but I guess he's changed his mind. Yeah, now it says Spring Festival 313, which is tomorrow, starting at 10 a.m. server time, which is U.S. Eastern time, which, by the way, is a reminder that the U.S. is on daylight saving, but Europe is not. So we are a week earlier. That'd be quite the daylight saving, wouldn't it? But yeah, we're an hour earlier. So I see a couple of things. We've got Loshire Hobbit says hello, Loshire Hobbit. And we have 27 raiders from the Duck Squad. Awesome. Well, welcome, Duck Squad. Duck Squad says hello to you as well. So we're just getting started here, actually. Yeah, Dave Hypatia says, in Europe we wait with the summertime until it's at least spring. I'll tell you what, though, like, I'm seeing stuff popping up all over the place. We got crocuses, just like, and they started to come up when it was still quite cold, and I was worried we were going to get another frost, and then all the flowers were going to be very sad, but as it turns out, they're doing okay. Oh, Lashire says, bit of a rough day for me today, so Middle Earth is my comfort blanket today. Well, you just come right in here, get on your nice cozy sweater, grab your hot cup of tea, and, just settle on in, get all nice and cozy. You can't see it on this side. Hang on, let me grab my tea with my other hand. So back when my kids were in school, sometimes they would do a thing where they like take a piece of artwork from the kids, and then you could buy like mugs and things. So isn't this super cute? This was like a flower that my son made when he was like a little kid. So I have it on a mug. So that's one of my little comfort mugs as well. So, well, you just join right in here, Loshire. You'll be fine. So yeah, actually, I was just telling Before, that if I have the energy after some streaming, I might pop outside, because somewhere on this mess of a desk that I have in front of me are some packets of seeds that I don't know. I got it into my mind that I wanted seeds, so I ordered them. But that was like October or November, and I'm like, maybe I shouldn't put them out then. And indeed, you're not supposed to. So I didn't. So they're still here. But now is the time. So I'm hoping to get them outside, because I have some above ground planters that I finally like put together. Like, we got things, and then I filled it with stuff and dirt and all the good stuff. So my hope is to actually get stuff growing in there soon. Hello, Affidilio. I apologize, you all. This cold is just like obnoxious. I'm so tired. But I do feel better today than I did yesterday. So my hope is that if I just keep sleeping a crap ton, I will feel again better tomorrow than I do today. And it'll be one of those, and hopefully it'll be gone soon. That's my hope, you know. So Sandy has a gorgeous day here today. I plan to drive down to a local lake and explore a bit. Oh yeah, because you're in a new place. I love all these pictures that you're sharing in a Discord of the things that you're finding. I am just tickled by all the fun stuff that you're finding. It is so awesome. Oh hey, I haven't picked up my Hobbit gift this week, so let's grab one of those. So I get a silver Hobbit gift every day. Everybody does. And then if you're a subscriber, I am a VIP subscriber, so I get a gold every week. And it resets on Thursday, so I haven't actually been on. I've been busy. Okay, so, all right, so what we're going to do today is there is a deed. If you go out, so sometimes you might be out and about, and you're like tooling around in like, I don't know, Angmar, and you run across like a big gold treasure chest. You're like, oh, yummy, let me check that out. And it says like minimum level 95. You're like, what the what? This is like a level 45 area. What they did, the Lotro developers, created basically out in various places these treasure chests that are minimum level 95 that you can come back to and look at later on in your Lotro adventuring. So, what's that? 90, not 95, sorry, minimum level 90. So, yeah, so come back another day and do that. Well, today is the day. So we're going to do that. So I thought we would start with the lowest level area wherein you find these things. And that would be where? Angmar? Or is it Lone Lands? I forget. This is why I have Affadil along, because he's really good at helping me out with these things. Oh, sorry. He's going to tell me where to go. So Sandy says, maybe hit a food truck along the way, grab an Italian beef or a Chicago dog. Yummy. That sounds awesome. Yes, Affadil is a wonderful guide. I know, right? Like, we did Goblin Town last week, and I was just so happy that he was able to guide us around Goblin Town. It made me so happy. North Downs. Okay, so we're going to start in the downs that are in the north. So that would be what? Is that Avondale? No. Hang on. Which ones are the North Downs? North Downs. That's you. So I would have, we're going to go Trestle Bridge. Because, okay, I have two ports to this area now. Because I have Trestle Bridge. Because of that whole Wildwood thing. There's a travel skill to there. But then you have your normal hunter one that takes you to Estelden. So, but yeah, I should have Trestle Bridge. Oh, yeah, I should on this character. I think I went back and got it. I zoomed ahead with this character, and so I've been kind of going back and filling in some stuff that I didn't do. But I did get Trestle Bridge. Yes, I did. Okay, here we go. Get your traveling hat on. We're out of here. Lost Shire says, I ended up helping a couple of streamers on a stream the other night, and it was so funny seeing my character in a stream. When it's not something you're used to doing, it can be bizarre. I've gotten used to it now, but yeah. But on the other hand, I've gotten used to it from like here. So if I was on somebody else's stream, that might be weird. So, all right, so Affadil's going to take us around. So we're starting out here. Let me see, that's not even helpful. I'll just uncheck that. Does that help? No. Oh, I know what I want to do. I want to unshow that. Not that you can see it, but like clear the space around me. So we're back here behind my head. We're like right about here on the map, like here behind me, and we're running that way. I know that's useful, isn't it? We're underneath the trestle span, I hear. Oh, look at that. There's a bridge. Gotta love it. Oh, you know what I just realized? I've got my little 16 diamonds up at the top of the screen where it says Laurelin server, and then the little 16 diamonds on each end. We're coming up on 17. There's the Spring Festival starting tomorrow, and that'll run for, it's 3 weeks like normal. And then There'll be like a week or two off, but then we go into the anniversary festival. So that's exciting. I find that fun that you go one and then the next. I don't mind that. Anyway, 17. We'll get new little diamondy things for the stream. I'll be able to put that up there. So that'll be cool. So, all right. So yeah, we're doing kind of a even lower low key stream today. Hey, so here's number 1. So these are the things you're looking for. So then you just click on it, you open it up, and oh, you know what? I didn't move stuff out of the way. So, and we get a deed. So let's add that to our tracker. And I'll take a look at that here in a second. But then what did I get? What did we get? I got a lesser resolute shirt of penetration. So this guy right here. And a lesser dexterous bow of fate, which I'm a hunter, so I'm not going to want that bow because my legendary bow is even better. Let's take a look at the shirt. The shirt that I have on, I got from Delvings, and it is better, the shirt that I have from the Delvings. So I'm not going to keep those. I will be selling those off. Okay, so we're going back to Trestle Bridge. You want me to take us back by porting? All right, I'm going to port us back to Trestle Bridge. And then, I forgot what I was going to say. That's going to happen a lot today, y'all. So tired. Lawshire says, in the autumn and winter, my houses will have the autumn trees, and in the spring, summer, the pink and white trees they introduced during the spring festival last year. That's awesome. That's nice. I like that. I like that you change your house up in the game based on the seasons. That's lovely. I do a little bit of that with like the Halloween-y stuff and some of the Yule stuff. Although what I've decided to do is I'm just keeping, especially here on Laurelin, I'm just keeping one of my rooms is like all Yule all the time. And so that way I don't have to take that stuff up and down and change it out. It's just going to be like that. So what I might end up doing is creating like a separate room for each thing. I'm going to have to see. Because I'm not as excited about the Halloween-esque stuff. I'm not really into spooky stuff. So I don't feel the need to have a spooky room necessarily, you know what I mean? But the spooky trees are kind of fun. So a lot of times I'll put those out during in the fall, during that festival. I'll put them out in the yard. And then when that festival's over, I take them down and I put up wintry trees. But I might do what you're doing. I like that. Nice idea. Just switch between the autumn trees and the spring trees. That sounds kind of nice. I am really looking forward to getting some of that Gammer's furniture because I'm going to put that in one of my houses. I've got a whole area already kind of delegated, like just for that stuff. And I'm going to make it like a nice, cozy, Hobbit-y area. Okay, so you see it's kind of blinking up there on that little island. So we are here. You see kind of where the little house is? So we're just below that on an island. Now, the nice thing is that if you are looking to find this information, the Lotro Wiki is fantastic. It has all of these treasure cache locations, has all the listings, the coordinates, all of that. So that's super handy. Excuse me. I'm not fast on the mute button. I apologize that. All right, is it good if I port us, or are we gonna ride? Okay, into the water we go. Sploosh! Oh, I made it with my horse, with my pony. My pony made it across. Oh yeah, that was cool. Okay, so the deed. I'm kind of watching it now, and it has this. So it'll say treasure of. In the whichever zone you're working on. So in this case, we're working on the North Downs. And it's a hidden deed in the sense that it won't show up until you've found the first one, and then the deed reveals itself to you. So in this case, when we complete it, and I think they're all the same actually, because we were doing this over on Treebeard the other day, and it was very similar. So I think you get 10 Lotra points always, and 60 marks. You get these gift giver bands, which you can trade with the people, excuse me, who are involved with the roving threats, which, here's a funny little edge case, is that over on Treebeard, we have these treasure chests, and we're level 94, and so, because the level cap over there right now is level 95. So our treasure chests level 90, so we're going around picking them up. But we're getting these gift giver bands to turn into the roving threats people, like roving threats quartermaster or something like that. Well, there is no roving threats quartermaster because they don't show up till level 100. So it's really quite funny. There's no roving threats quartermaster. There's no roving threats. There's none of that over on Treebeard right now. So. But we are getting the gift giver bands for doing these deeds, so that's all right. Anyway, and then you get a title, so treasure seeker of, and that location. And then you get 2,000 virtue experience, so that's a nice little group. And then you get increased reputation with whichever zone you're working on. So, speaking of what zone we're working on, we're up here, kind of running into the fields of Fornost up above my head over here. Running towards the S, or the D, in between the S and the D. So if you're looking to try and figure out where to get this one, if you're following along at home, oh, the roving threats, we're going to drop that. I was going to leave it just in case we end up doing it. Oh, I didn't get that one. I have it now. Defeat Shades in the western fields of Fornost. Shades of former days. Okay. I think I might have gotten a different quest than you. It's possible that I've been out here doing questing, and Affodil is not, so it's possible I have a follow-on. Whereas Affodil may be on the initial find the bad guys. Excuse me. So yeah, so I thought we would run around and yeah, just kind of grab some of these treasure caches today. We'll do the North Downs, and then we'll see how I'm doing and whether I'm ready to call it a day or not. All right, you found an ancient treasure cache. So yeah, I'm getting some goodies. What did I get this time? I got Tetarohiric parchments. That's always useful. And 5 emeralds. All right, that ain't bad. The hat probably would have is better. The hat has more armor and more agility and vitality, but it has less critical rating, and I really like critical rating. It doesn't have any fade at all. And I've got some on my current one, so I'll probably sell that too. But I will keep the scholar stuff and the jeweler stuff. Alright, cool. Epic Game TV says, nothing better than some Java in the morning. To which Tillerian says, coffee or programming language? We just passed the roving threat. We could take him out. The two of us? I think we could. Why not? Hey, hold on, before you attack him. Let me see if I can share this with you. Oh, I can't. Oh, I have to speak with Othwin. Well, that's annoying. Well, let's take this guy out anyway. Why not? Ready? Oh, okay. I suppose I should remember to go talk to the person then, at some point. So you see they have a red ring and a big glowy eye over their head. Pretty exciting. So they're not a one-shot kind of thing, but we were able to take it down without too much trouble. That's awesome. Well, there is a deed for like doing 50 of them or something, so that gets us one further on the deed. And before it replies with C# in the afternoon, Delirian says followed by some Python. Y'all have the whole day planned out. Wouldn't it be C# at night when you go to choir practice? Okay, so we're going through this little encampment. It's basic. Oh, I haven't done all the wargs in the North Downs. It looks like I have some Slayer deeds outstanding. Seas. Alright, well, I'll be back for the Slayer deeds at some point. Did we miss a treasure chest? Oh, we're in the wrong place. Okay. It's so funny because we just did a bunch of these yesterday. No, not yesterday. A couple days ago. And I'm like, you would think I'd remember. Oh, it's way up in Fornos, isn't it? I think there's one up in Fornos that we have to go to. So hopefully you all are not having colds and things. At first I thought it was just allergies. I mean, that could have been what kind of like, you know, softened me up a little bit for this stupid cold. Dang cold. All right, I'm going to close those out of here because we don't need to pay attention to those. But I do want to talk to whoever that person is about roving threats, I think. Because I figured, let's see, how many I want to test? So I've got 30 out of 55. I don't want to clutter up my quest log, you see. So maybe I'll put it off for now, and then we'll come back to it. The roving threats stuff. Because you talk to the quartermaster, and then they send you out to go deal with it. So it's like one of those where it feels like if you're going to go do it, then you might as well wait and talk to the quartermaster or whoever the roving threats person, and then go do the roving threat right away. Oh, I thought it was right nearby. I'm like tapping to try and find the treasure chest. It's back here somewhere. There it is. Yay, we found it. Woohoo! Alright, we got some more goodies. Let's lock up that one. And that one. Cool. Oops. I got some Yorlingus hides and Westamnet sealed wax. Where should I take us? Trestle. Hidden enclave of the Rangers. Oh, so C sharp is cis and C flat is ses?
Yeah, cis and ses.
Ces and ses. Alright, sounds like almost Spanish.
Yeah, maybe. It's like all throughout. So
De des. Epic Games says, I tried doing those war skirmishes things last night for the first time and died so much and failed it. Is that the epic battles in Helm's Deep? Is that what you're talking about? Because, yeah, they're a little, they're so different. Yeah. They're so different from the rest of the game. And that I think it takes some getting used to. Also, when you first do them, like, you don't have any skills in that range. And what I mean about that is that, like, if you go to your epic battles stuff, so the first tab is the battle map. The second one is your promotion points. And this is where you can take points that you earn from doing the epic battle to get better at being able to do the epic battle. So it's really hard because if you don't have any points, you have to work kind of hard to get through it. So one of the things we've started doing, because some of the early ones are like solo, duo, or trio, but we can't take the whole 6 of us in or anything like that. So what we've been doing is we break off into smaller groups, and if we have somebody who's like not been through it yet, we send them in with somebody who does have promotion points already, because then that skilled person or experienced person can go ahead and hi. Well, he's got a lot to tell us just walking in that door. Hi, everybody say hi to Casper. Yeah, to help teach it, like that, Epic Games, yeah. But also because, like, for example, there's crates and they have like a ballista. And you, as a beginner, don't have the knowledge to pick up that crate and build that ballista. Whereas somebody with higher level of engineering can do that. So sending other people in with you who can just do that is handy, because then you can use the ballista, but you can't build it. So getting somebody else who can build it for you is really handy. Things like that. And then there's like, there's the barricades also. And 5, awesome. That is 5 for me also. So yeah, having people who have higher skill level or an established skill level, and they can grab the barricades and move those around and stuff like that. So it just really helps to have somebody there. And yes, to be able to help teach it while you're in the epic battle. Oh, should I take us back to Estelden again?
Yeah.
Okay. Can do. Alright, I gotta find the mute button. Hang on a second. Hi. So this is Casper, everybody. You sweet boy. He's our big boy. I don't know if you can see how big he is, but he is a larger cat compared to Kato. If Kato comes by, you'll be able to see how small she is in comparison. But I think she's sleeping somewhere.
She was up on the spare bed last time.
Yeah. So, oh, to Oathrakar. Oh, right. We're going up to see the dwarves.
What do you need?
Yeah. Sandy says hi, Casper. Young, sweet boy. So Epic Games, that's what I would suggest is if you can, find somebody who's already been through some of them and has some promotion points already, and see if they can come in with you and, one, be able to explain what in the world is going on, and then two, kind of just help give you some extra ability that you don't have when you're first going in there. Hey, Loshire Hobbit said hello again. Also to you. Oop, he's gone. He's a fickle guy some days. Let's see, Epic saying, it says, I was messing with a brawler and hit 11. Didn't feel like questing. Decided to try solo. Oh my goodness. It was frustrating for me. I could definitely explain that. Oh, there you go. Excuse me. Sorry about that. My cough drop ran out. Let me go another one. Before says, Epic, if you want to stick around for my stream, I could be talked into doing some epic battles from scratch on screen. So there you go. So you could see what's going on. Oh, hang on. There's golds. Oh, hang on. I got to dismount. It's worth it. I'm going to grab that gold. I'll catch up. There you go. Epic Games says, well, I must stick around now. Yeah, well, and my stream will be shorter because I just don't have the energy for it today. I'm sorry, gal. Oh, you stopped. Oh, that was sweet of you. Thank you, honey. Oh, we're not going all the way into town anyway. Fantastic. Are you just editing? Anyhow, says Epic Games. What you editing? Are you doing tech editing or book editing or what kind of editing are you doing? I'm curious. Oh, he's back. Did you just have to go get a drink of water or something there, buddy? No. Oh. Oh, were you licking the soup bowl? Oh. Yeah, that's a clever thing. Aww. Aw, Loshire. Loshire Hobbit says, my dog knows I'm upset today and is checking on me a lot. I might stick around as well. Yeah, I know. I love how the animals kind of know, you know what I mean? Birds of a feather. So we came in here the other day, and on Treebeard, and yeah, this quest popped up, and you're in the area. I was like, oh well, I mean, we might as well do the quest, right? We're right here. Why not? Cool. That was easy. Choose one. That one's probably the most expensive, and I'll be just selling it off. And we got reputation with Thorin's Hall, I'm guessing. That's so funny. Epic Games says, I do MC on YouTube and play Low Troy as my side game. MC, which was MC? Minecraft? Alright, so that's 6. I think Minecraft, that was my guess. Minecraft, yep, okay. Took me a second, but I got there. Thanks, Moobot. Okay. Hey, by the way, Moobot is reminding everybody that the SSG or the GMs will never ask you for your password. So if anybody's like, give me your password, and says they're representing Lotro, they are not. Do not give anybody your password. All right. Thank you. Sweet. Yes, and don't click on suspicious links posted in World Chat. There's a reason why links here are limited in the chat, because Lotro's doing their best to try to protect people from, suspicious links. So if you ever go to post a link here in the Twitch chat and Moobot blocks you, that's why. Now, people like me and before, I think we have like admin rights, or not admin, that's not the right word, but moderator. So we can post links, so we just have to be like good and not post anything that's dangerous. All right, so yes, so Epic Games over there doing some Minecraft YouTube video editing. Preach it. Epic Games says Lotro could use a two-factor authentication to help with the issue. I know, right? I am in favor of such things. And they've talked about it. He's gone again. But, yeah. I think they said it's coming. Yeah, that's right. That's it. They said it's coming with a new launcher, which they've been wanting to do for quite a while too. I know Severlin, the SSG, the high guy, producer, the executive producer. He's definitely talked about wanting to get a new launcher and getting the two-factor authentication looped in with the new launcher. So I think that's on their list for this year. Yeah, Epic Games says, even though they're annoying, I'll be happy when they add it, right? I know, right? I'm not looking forward to having to do two-factor authentication, but I'll be glad when they do have it. So, yeah. All right, that's 7 out of the 12 treasure caches. So this was out here kind of behind Estelden, tucked in the corner up by those tall guys. Hang on, what are these guys called again? The Rauta Lema. By those guys. Oops. I got too far behind. So up in their camp area, that's where you'll find another one of those. Alright, I'm just going to keep chasing Affadil's arrow. So yeah, so there's 12 of these scattered around in the North Downs. And then the same thing for Angmar. There's another 12 scattered around there, and so on. And so all these different areas, there's 12 out in Forchel. And the idea is that once you find all 12 of them, it completes the deed. But you can't start picking them up until you're at least level 90. So there we go. Everybody says the last time they did something new, a new Lotro store, I ended up being able to subscribe anymore via Steam. So not looking forward to a new launcher. That's fair. Yeah, I'm not sure how we manage our stuff, because I know they've had to change some of their payment stuff, but we're in Europe now and we do almost everything in euros, but we do still have like a US bank account and stuff, so. Oh, we were able to pay through oh, that's right, I paid through the Lotro store. Oh yeah, that was crazy. Like, one day I went to log in to Treebeard and it's like, you can't log in, you need to be VIP for that. And I'm like, I am VIP. And I'm like, you need to be VIP. I'm VIP. But anyway, so I was like, what's going on? Well, as it turned out, my thing had, like, my card information or whatever had dropped. They had mentioned something about this in one of the streams, and I was like, yeah, whatever. Well, apparently it did happen to me. So my stuff hadn't actually gone through. So it's quite possible that I got like a series of free months as they were waiting for it to like actually process properly. So then I was like, oh, well, let's take care of this. So I was so annoyed too at first, because I was like, why is this not going, like, why does it think I'm not subscribed? And then I realized, I don't think the payment hadn't gone through. I was like, oh, oops. But then I was able to go into the new store and pay there, and that was no problem. So that was good for me. All right, that's 8 out of 12, so we have 4 more to find. I might be good for one more round after this. So, okay. So after we finish the North Downs, which is where we are now, where would you like to see us go next for the treasure boxes, if you have an opinion? Let me know in the chat, and we can make a decision. Because there's like, oh, there's Angmar, there's Forchel, there's, oh, hey, I might be able to pull it up here using the deed tracker. What's it called? Treasure deeds or something like that? Treasure. Yeah, treasure of. Oh yeah, so there's Misty Mountains. Oh yeah, okay, I'll do treasure of. Cool. Misty Mountains, North Downs, we're working on right now. Oh, apparently Swampfleet and Cardland? No, we're not gonna do that. Avendim, Angmar, Forfell. And then what about Rovanian? Doesn't Rovanian have it? Yeah, there's one in southern Mirkwood. Did they give up? Oh no, they have Gondor too. Expand all? What? Oh, that one. Okay. Treasure of Anulzabar, I think that's something else. And Gundabad has some stuff, but I think that's something else too. We're not doing that. So, okay, yeah, so we got Mirkwood. There's a couple in Gondor and Far Norien, which I didn't even think about. I don't think I want to go that far out. But so those are some options. Epic Games asks, have you done Swampfleet? I have not. I don't think we've done the Treasure of Swampfleet. So there is one that's like this for Swampfleet. And there is one listed, Treasure of Swampfleet. Oh, hey, here's a nice little, so the Treasure of Swampfleet, Treasure of all of these in the deed tracker before has included the coordinates for all of the different treasures. So you could use that along with what's that pointy thing you use? Waypoint. He uses Waypoint, and he finds that really handy. So. Epic Games says, I didn't see a downtime notification for tomorrow, so is U39 on hold? That I don't know. My guess is that it's always on, the downtime. What is up with this ravine? It's a down ravine, you mean? We're here, down in the ravine. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm sorry, Epic Games, I don't know about U39. I've been really bad about watching Cord streams lately. I've missed them. Excuse me, practically every week lately. It's really bad. So I'm real behind on the news. So, yeah, Big Door 82 says I haven't used the Steam version of Lotro in forever. Oh, and Urbane says I wouldn't either, but unfortunately Steam was the only way for me to pay for the game. Oh, yeah. No, if you tried to pay through the store, does that not work for you then? I'm curious. And Lawshire says, Angmar, you're close-ish to there. We could do Angmar. We could try Swampfleet. I haven't actually done the Swampfleet one ever. As opposed to these, which I have done before. A bunch of these. So. Oh yeah, so Epic Games, yeah, so there's the coordinates, but in the deed tracker, the coordinates are completely, like all 12 of them are listed. So it won't tell you which ones you've already found. But at least you could have the list of it right there. Yeah, as before points out, deed tracker does take a bit of memory because Airbnb was commenting that that plugin crashed their game on the old PC out of memory, but now they have a new one. They wonder if you should try it again. It is a handy one for completionists like me. Yeah, right? It is, yeah. We are completionists as well, so I understand. I get it. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's made me pretty happy to have the deed tracker. Because the in-game one is nice. In a sense of like looking at to see how you're doing and how you're doing all the deeds that it knows that you've started, but for like the deeds that it doesn't know, that like if you haven't started a deed yet, it's not going to show up in your deed log in the game. So that's one where it's like, well, how close to being done with all the deeds am I? Well, I can tell you of the ones it knows about that I've started. So yeah. Epic Games asks, does Waypoint put a little arrow up to follow? The answer is yes. However, it puts an arrow up on the screen to tell you which way to go when you ask it that information. So basically you're like, go to blah, and it's like, puts the arrow on the screen and says it's that way. But if you turn, it doesn't turn the arrow. It's like a static picture that it takes for you. So you can say again, hey, go to this way, to these coordinates. And it'll be like, oh, it's over there now. And then you tell it again, go to the coordinates. It's like, okay, it's over here. So you have to keep telling it to refresh that data, basically. But it is pretty cool that it can show you an arrow on the screen, yes. Yes, that is 10 out of 12. Oh, we've got a bunch of silly deeds we picked up. So let me drop some of these things. Not interested. Cancel that one. Cancel that one. All right, cool. Excellent. Yeah, B4 says, Tellurian says, yes, it does show you an arrow, but it has to be refreshed often, since only then can the location be determined. Because as B4 says, plugins only know where you are if you type /LOC. So it's limited to you doing /LOC. And then you do it again. And then you do it again. That sort of thing. So, yes, it absolutely still helps. It also tells you, I think, how far away you are from it, doesn't it? Yeah. So that's kind of fun. So it's like, yeah, you're this far away in that direction. So you kind of have an idea of, like, are you close or is it a ways? Whoa! Hang on, I'm falling down the... 484.2 meters away we are at this moment. So there you go. Yeah, we have little fancy mice. So it's got like a whole bunch of buttons, and it's got the scroll wheel, and you can push the scroll wheel, or you can tilt the scroll wheel, and then there's a little button over here, and there's a button over there, and all sorts of good stuff. So B4 has his mouse wheel right tilt bound to /LOC. So he can just like do it like click, 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 click. It's no problem for him. For me, I've got mount for my mouse button click and stuff. So I have different things. I have different needs. Oh, hey, check it out. Treasure cache. That's 11 out of 12. All right, so we're down here at the bottom, just above the words North Downs over there. And Tar Goth Gone Waith. Yeah, so whereas for before, yeah, remount to Shift Q. So it's just really funny because sometimes I'll step away and I'll just hand him my keyboard if I'm following him or something. And like we'll go through water and he has to remount, have my character get back up on her mount. And he'll go to push like Shift Q and it wasn't that, and it would cause trouble, so now I think it is now. Hercumad says, how's it going here? Hello, it's going good. Except for the cold that I have. That is a bummer. Excuse me. So, I know, I keep forgetting to press it. It's so far away. I'm being reminded that I have a mute button. So when I go to cough, it's just the problem is like my body says, hey, you need to cough now. And then I'm like, oh, there's a mute button. Oh, I'm too slow. You know how it goes. So I'm going to do a shorter stream today. We're doing some treasures of the North Downs at the moment. Actually, this might be might be just the treasures of the North Downs for me. And then, but thankfully, B4 does stream after me, and he does a stream called Plugging Along, where he looks at. Oh, hang on, there's Woad. That's not the name of the stream. Hang on. It's a Woad plant. It makes dyes. Dyes are cool. So his plug-in. CV says, hope all is well with everyone. Yay. Oop, there's gold. I am just distracted. So, yes. So the plan normally is that I normally stream for like 2 hours, doing silly things like looking for treasure chests in the middle of nowhere. And then and then before streams for a couple hours talking about plugins. But today we might, because me and this cold are just not getting on. So I think what will happen today is that I'll stream for about an hour, and then I'll turn it over to before, and then he's gonna probably actually show an epic battle, as it turns out, and then maybe get into plugins. Because he's got a plugin called Festival Buddy 2 that he has taken on. Well, it was Festival Buddy that he's taken on, and he's turned it into Festival Buddy 2. Because there's so many changes in it that it's worth having it as a new iteration. So, yeah, Epic Games TV says, I like that plugin. Yay! It is really handy. So with the festival, the spring festival starting tomorrow, he's going to try and do any last minute changes to that. But he also has in the plugin, right, that's where it has the sales, like what you can buy at the festival. Excuse me, the barter items, yeah. So since the festival isn't running yet, he's not going to be able to update that stuff. And he was hoping to do that today if the festival was on today, but it is not. So I'm sure he'll find other things to work on, though, especially epic battles. And if I'm up for it, I could join you in the epic battle. We'll see. So that's where we are today. And then next week, what's today? 13, 12. Today's 12. Next week is the 19th. So I should be here next week. The week after that, I'll be taking the week off, though. I will not be streaming on the 26th, which is a festival week, so that is unusual for me, but should I follow you down there or no? It sounds like no. I think I should stay up here. All right, there we go. Cool. Oh, helped you with Halloween. Awesome. The Festival Buddy plugin. So Epic Games said they added a new outfit and a companion slug. They're just like on it with these slugs lately. I don't know what that's. But that's all you heard of new items for spring. All right, cool. Well, I'm like definitely looking forward to being able to get the Gammer's furniture stuff. Hang on a second. Yeah, at the mute button in time. Yeah, I think I better stop after we do this one. And it's back here behind the tent, isn't it? Or something like that? It's nearby. Oh, right, the other side. We did this yesterday, too. Or the other day. Yay! So, because I have D-Tracker active, it's like, you just completed this. Good job. All right, we're going to go ahead and clear that list. And then I do get the thing. So you get 10 Lotro points, as we talked about earlier. I got a deed, which is Treasure Seeker of the North Downs. And, yeah. And then it gave me 2,000 Virtue Experience, which I can look at with my little Gandalf here. Go to my trait tree stuff. And, yeah, so this is where I'm at on this server with my main character. This is my main character on this server. And this is where she's at with her levels of stuff. I think I might switch over to here, though, and earn that for a little while, because that's kind of low. So one of the things I really like about the virtue traits, the way they changed it, because they changed it a few years ago, because you used to have to go and, like, go to a whole bunch of different, like, deeds, you'd have to complete a deed, and that would give you a virtue bauble that was like a trait that you would activate it or whatever. Oh, Lawshire says herb patch as well for the spring festival, but Epic Games think the herb patch might be old, or maybe you're mixing up with the clover patch. Oh, the clover patch, don't you get that from like doing the drunk walking thing? Do you know what I'm talking about? Hang on. We'll go there in a second. Anyway, the way they do it now is like you have all of these, and if you have it active, you get the bonuses that are listed at the top. So like, in this case, this guy, Wisdom. I've got Will, Tactical Mastery, and Physical Finesse rating. And then below, it's got a passive bonus, which in this case is physical mastery and tactical mastery. So all your ones down here with a shield, their passive bonus is extra morale. And the ones that have the little sword, their passive bonus is physical and tactical mastery. So as you increase them, even if they're not active, their bonuses, their passive bonus increases, and I really like that. Excuse me. So, okay, so we got that done. Hurrah! Yay! Oh, I have to get off my horse to look at this corpse. Gotta check the pockets. So let's see. Okay, oh yeah, I was gonna show you. Let me think. How do I get up there? Do I have the green fields? That's Hobbit and Bywater. Bywater. I have like 3 things set to Hobbit and Bywater. Okay. Well, hang on. We're gonna go to the green fields because I think that's where the clover patch is. Maybe not where it is, but where you earn it. Oh, yeah, Epic Games. You learned something new today? Awesome. I'm really glad because, yeah, the virtue things, not everybody knows that, and that's why I figure it's really important to point those out because working on those passive bonuses is really, it really can make a huge difference. Yeah, because you just pick your 5 and never work on the others. But, yeah, having those passive bonuses is super nice. That's why when, so like when you get the virtue pots, yeah, look at all that junk I got. Like this one is 600 virtue XP. So I'm on difficulty. So I'm on difficulty +3 right now, level 3. So it gives you a +5% virtue XP. So one of the things that I do is I make sure that I only take the virtue pots when I'm not in an instance, because if you use it in an instance, it's not the same. Whereas if I use it out here, here I'll just do that. So it's 600, and that gives me that plus an extra 30 bonus virtue XP. So that's really nice. Okay, so we're gonna go to the green fields, which is that Bullroar's Way? No, that's not the right place. Where do I want to go? I want to go to Brockenborings. That's where I want to go. Send me to Brockenborings, oh stable master. Excuse me. Yeah, the passive bonuses are super nice. I notice it on my characters when I don't do it, actually. Okay, so when I'm pretty sure it's the Spring Festival, when that's on, you go out here. In fact, maybe I'll set a milestone. I have 10 milestones, so it's worth it. So like this guy's out here running along on these, but what I'm talking about is, I believe it's this one. And there'll be planks between here and then this little area here. And there's like 3 different options, and you have to like, you walk along and then you gotta hop to the next one, and then you walk along and then you hop to the next one and stuff like that. So there's like one through here and then like one out here and one out here. And but first you have to take a drink like to the bull roarer. So then it gives you that drunk effect, and then you have to do the walk. And I think this might be where you can earn that clover patch, or maybe it's where you earn the bowler hat. You know, now I'm not sure. Hang on. So Lotro Spring Festival. Let's see. Bum, bum, bum. Now this is on the Lotro wiki. They've got the dances, the horse races. Oh, it's the Gathering Flowers one. That's nice. Shrew stomping. Yeah, Feast of the Green Fields. Hobbits of the Shire pay their respects to Brandibus Took, who led the defense of the Shire last time the goblins invaded in 2747 of the Third Age. And the feast culminates in the drinking game Bull Roarer's Challenge, based on how Brandibus used to run atop the fences of the Great Smiles to stay in shape and hone his reflexes, as the legend goes. So, what are some of the bonuses you get out of this? So that's what I want to know. That was Bulwar's Brew say. Well, this one says you get a spring leaf and some LI experience. That's for the brew. But paying your respects. That one is a spring leaf. And then Bulwar's Challenge. You get a hat, a clover patch, the tankard, or a wooden keg, or a pint of brew. Sorry, 5 pints of brew. Those are the options you can get, and that's if you do the challenge of running across the stuff. So, I don't think you can buy the clover patch separately, but maybe you can. Maybe. I don't know. Epic Games says I dressed my new brawler like Avatar in Last Airbender. Nice! That's awesome. I do like it when I'm like running through the game and I see, you know, somebody dressed up and I'm like, that looks a lot like, you know, like The Witcher. There's a good amount of outfit stuff you can put together for The Witcher, stuff like that, so that's fun. All right, well, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here in a second. How's it going for you? Okay. So let's see. So the Spring Festival, as we said, starts tomorrow. Oh, you know what? I think I covered over that page, but so it's gonna run through. Let's get the dates again. Let me pull these dates up real quick. It's gonna run through the 2nd of April. So, excuse me. Stupid cold. It ends on the 2nd of April. So it starts on a Wednesday and goes through basically through Monday. So we're only going to get to do the festival together, y'all, here on stream on the 19th, because I won't be here on the 26th. So we'll just do as much as we can on the festival next week, though. Because my plan will be, like, kind of, just kind of introduce you to the festival, and we'll go around and do basically a bunch of the festival quests. Like, I mean, why not, you know? Also, one of the things I really like about festival as well, excuse me, is that it gives you legendary item experience, and that is where I'm going to get most of my LI experience, I think, for this LI reward track. So my plan is I have like a level 50 something character on this server, and the lower level you are, the more, like, the bigger bang you get for your buck when it comes to LI experience. So I should be able to get further on the bars with my lower level character than I will with my higher level characters. So my plan is to try and run all 3 of my characters that I can through the festival each day, but we'll see how that goes. I do have other things I need to do also. But yeah, 25 is the Coffer of the Curious Slug. So again, with the slugs, I don't know what's up with that. But then maybe it's springtime slugs. It's very curious. But then level 50 is this legendary coffer of the Nautical Housing Collection, and I saw some screenshots of the of what it looked like, over on Bulwarr, and I'm kind of excited about it. There's like a bunk bed or some sort of like layered sleeping, and I was like, oh, that'd be great in a Hobbit house. So I think that's gonna be awesome. I'm looking forward to that. And then let me go to my Wellforth Way house, and I'll show you in case I haven't shown you this recently. This is where I'm going to put some of that stuff for the of the Gammer's furniture. Oh, we were talking earlier about like the decorations and stuff. So I kind of end up doing like a few things that changed. Like, I will probably remove this harmonious miniature tree in winter because it's very wintry, and replace it with something else. But like, the Shroomhouse house stays, the barn stays, the windmill stays. Like, I kind of tend to leave those things up. But yeah, I've got 2 doors here. So like this door, you'll notice has wintry stuff. Although the summer welcome mat's not very wintry, but the other things are. So that side is where I have like my Yule room all year round now, I think. I'm having fun with that. I think that's going to just continue to stay as it is. And it's nice too because I like some of those decorations, and being able to have them out and somewhere all together all year round, I think is going to be a nice, a nice way to have it. Okay, so you go in and you've got this area here, which I'm still figuring out how exactly I want it. But basically, you've got your eating area here. And then, excuse me, you go past it, and this is where I'm going to have a whole bunch of soft furniture. So a whole bunch of that Gammer's furniture is going to go here. So that's my plan. So I just need to get it at the festival, which hasn't started yet. I was looking forward to getting going, but that's okay. I'll just wait for tomorrow. Just gotta wait for tomorrow. Come on, tomorrow. Is it tomorrow yet? Is it tomorrow yet? All right. Well, I am going to call it a day. If there's anything else that you wanted to mention in the stream, post it there now. And, wow, Epic Games is hoping to run 4 or 5 characters daily for the festival. That's awesome. I did do that one year. Through the year, I tried to run a lot of characters through every festival, and it was pretty crazy. Hey, Aaron Bird. Aaron Bird asks, what music is this? That's a great question. Let me double check. I know what it is, but I can't think. It is the Belfalas theme for my house. So there you go. And Epic Games wants to know what wallpaper this is. It is, well, here on my hair. Well, that's blue, but the wall surface is the Summer Fest wall. Not Summer Days, but Summer Fest. And you get that during the Farmer's Fair, which used to be, because it's combined with summer. So, yeah, Sandy says, most I've done was 9 characters. Never again. I get it, right? So crazy. So crazy. Yeah, Epic Games. I want lots of furniture. I understand that. David Patience, take a rest, drink some tea. Yes, most important remedy in Germany. And get better soon. Thank you very much. I'm sucking down tons of tea right now. And I normally drink tea anyway, so, I'm swimming in the tea. Anyway. All right. Yes, you can start to carry all stacked nicely. Yep. All right, y'all. Have a great rest of your week. Don't get sick, because it ain't no fun. B4 will be on in just a moment doing some plugin development and probably some epic battles to kind of walk through how that works, because it's a little chaotic, and I get it. So, all right. Have a great time, everybody. I'll see you in a moment over on his stream, and stay connected to that Hobbit side of your heart. All right. Bye, all.